Do you own an orbital sander that uses Velcro sanding pads and you always struggle lining up those pesky holes? Well, I have a solution for you. Introducing the Orbital Sander Buddy. Okay, seriously though. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made this simple tool, and it's going to save so much time and hassle in the shop. The material you'll need is 5/16 by 1.5" dowel pins. Now these pins only have to fit inside the sanding disc holes, so you can use whatever you have on hand. Now the only other thing you'll need is a piece of lumber. I'm using 1" by 1¼ maple that I ended up ripping down to 1" by 1". But you can use a 2x4 and rip that down to width. First thing I'm going to do is square up one end, and then I'm going to mark 10 inches, and this will be our overall length for the piece. Now moving over to the table saw, I'll be ripping down this material to its final width. A good tip is to find the straightest edge. This will be the reference edge, so it's going to go up against the fence. Now mark this with a check. When setting the blade height, you only want the bottom of the saw teeth to be coming through the wood. On small pieces like this, you're going to need to set up a feather board. This keeps the piece tight to the saw fin and can help prevent kickback. Next step, we'll be marking the centers for the dowel pins. I like to mark 2 center lines and then connect these lines. And also we want to make sure we run these lines long. Now we can bring over the sanding disc to mark out where these holes will need to be located. Using the correct size drill bit in your drill press or drill, we'll be drilling these holes for the dowel. We only need roughly 3/4 inch of this dowel to be coming through the wood, so you can either cut the dowel down or do what I did and set a depth on the drill press and just drill that down. If you have the correct size hole, you don't really need glue for this application, but I had it, thought I'd use it. Well, you guessed it. That's all. Now I went ahead and routed over the edges and put a nice finish on it. I also added a leather strap so I can hang it in my shop. And that's basically it. Now if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Lets me know that I'm putting out good content. And if you're not yet already, please subscribe so you don't miss future builds. And, like always, thanks for watching.